everyone, and welcome to a special Halloween-themed hour-long edition to the College Voice. Let's get spooky. As you can see, the crew dressed up today for our Halloween episode. We're going to talk about our costumes, but can you guess at home who we are? All right, we came through with the costume.
Yeah, we did. Look at all of us.
Okay, all right, so Shania, what are you?
Okay, so this one might be a little challenging, but
I see. All
I
right.
don't mind. Okay? So I'm not the quiet one, though. I'm not a quiet mind.
Yeah, you
but
haven't been quiet.
Yeah, I'm not going to be quiet
No.
today, but I am a mime.
All right.
You can look the part, but you won't play the part.
Exactly.
All right, if you can't tell, I am a unicorn.
Okay.
Just a
magical.
little something fun, spice it up. 'Cause usually I go dark, but today I wanted to go light.
Well, I love like the little sparkles.
Thanks. I found these in the bottom of my drawer, and I thought, you know what? I just have to. Oh my God, yeah, I had to put them on there.
How long? What did you use? Like a
It's hairspray.
Really?
All the time. That's the key. Hairspray. Put that on. Put the glitter on. Stays forever.
All right, that looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
All right, now
thanks.
Shane.
I don't really know. I don't know if you
really
can guess.
know?
I don't really know. You can guess. But
Oh my God.
yeah, I'm a nerd.
All right.
I think I look better as a nerd than
You
I do in real
don't
life.
typically dress like this, or?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
oh, she got
not
Actually,
usually a
I feel like I feel like I always
you
dress
even
like
dress
this.
up?
I don't
Just
know.
kidding.
I actually.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, you do look
Favorite
like a
color
nerd.
is purple. And how
So
long
I got-
did it take you to come
Okay,
with
so
that?
real funny story. So I had these in a show choir I was in.
No.
So
sample.
the bow tie and this. So I had these, and then I was gonna be a hipster, and then that didn't work out. So I got these glasses at Walmart, and they're Harry Potter glasses. So if you can see, like right there, there's like a little like
Yeah.
lighting. Yeah, because it had the lightning bolt on it.
Oh,
So I
no.
kind of just
Sayonara to the
and it
bulb.
said sayonara. So I was like, peace out to that. So I'm just a nerd.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
Where are
right.
you
Well,
now?
I am Dr. Bailey from Grey's
I
Anatomy.
knew,
You know,
okay.
hair is down or whatever. It's not pulled back, but that's me.
I love Dr. Bailey.
I love
right. I
that.
love her. All
Love
right.
her.
Well, we share our costumes this Halloween, but we want to see what you're doing this Halloween. Be sure to share your Halloween costumes with our social media page at the College Voice KSU. Not everyone enjoys dressing up for Halloween. That doesn't mean they don't participate in the scary season. If you are more on the introverted side and don't plan on dressing up and attending a party, here are some things you can do for Halloween. The first thing is indulge in a scary movie marathon. You can go to a haunted house themed amusement park.
I love doing that.
Yeah, I know, it's cool.
Like Cedar Point.
Yep,
stuff
it's
like
so
that.
popular.
Weekends is the
Hollow
best thing.
Those are the
weekends.
best.
You can conduct a seance. I don't know about that one, guys. look, this isn't me. It's Google. You can go to a famous horror location, get a psychic reading, or go apple picking, corn mazes.
Oh my God,
So-
corn maze is the scariest thing ever.
Really?
I got
I've never been to one.
lost. I
In
got
the nighttime?
lost.
Or in the day?
In the day.
Really?
Oh no.
In the
it's-
night I could see.
In the night I could see it, but like for me I went in the day and I got lost.
Really?
Oh my
And I was
goodness.
with 3 other people. So it was like a group of
That's
4
fun, though,
and yeah, it was like really scary because I got lost. And I couldn't find the rest of them, so
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I've been wanting to do?
What?
Is the psychic reading. Like
Yeah,
I've been
people are
wanting
into
to
that.
go do that.
See, that sounds cool to me, but I'm very apprehensive of
Oh,
it because
yeah.
I hear like
You don't wanna hear bad things, yeah.
I don't want to hear bad things, and I
Yeah.
heard like it kind of goes against like depending on
Yeah.
what faith you.
Religion
Yeah,
and stuff.
I don't-
I know. I heard that
I
too.
just don't want to mess with it. I'm like.
it got bad juju
Yeah.
to it associated with it. I'm a little
I mean, I don't know. I feel like some people look into like psychic. A lot of times people do it to connect with like a dead loved one or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know about you guys, but on TV I watch like Hollywood Medium and all that stuff
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I like when
yeah.
people try
Yeah,
to connect
me
to somebody
too.
that they lost really instantly
Mm-hmm.
and they want to just say goodbye. So
And
I
that-
can understand
yeah.
why somebody do it. Not me personally, because kind of scary freak. Like I get scared
Yeah.
easily. So, but I see why people
The
do
older
it.
I get, the scared I get faster. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The older I
it's
get, the more I'm scared I am of
Because
things.
we're more aware of
Yeah.
how scary the world can
Yes.
actually be.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
that's
know?
totally true.
Yeah. I know also like with Halloween weekends, the IX Center here in Ohio is doing something too for Halloween. So
Really?
that's something
Really?
cool.
Okay.
The what
Yeah.
center?
The IX Center,
Oh.
it's like near Cleveland.
It's like
okay.
in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's by the,
I'm from
it's by the
Pittsburgh,
Cleveland
so it's-
Airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is doing this big celebration, so I know people are doing that.
Cool.
But like, I plan on doing the marathon, scary
Yeah.
movies. I'm bubbly on camera, but I'm an introvert. Like, so my go-to movie for Halloween is Hocus Pocus.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
That's
And
a
did you see that
classic.
they're coming out with Hocus Pocus 2?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's gonna
Disney
be
Plus has it in the works.
phenomenal. Yeah, that's my favorite, but
Yeah.
I've been watching Twitches and everything, so
I love
that's what
Twitches.
I'll be doing.
Twitch
Yeah.
is my thing.
Gotcha. So, spooky doesn't always take the form of killer clowns or ghosts. Some conspiracy on the internet are seriously creepy. Anna and Bella join us now with their conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories are always something that has interested me, and I always enjoy hearing about them. These are some that definitely keep me up at night and keep me wondering what is going on in this world. So I have a couple conspiracy theories to share with you,
Okay.
and you don't know what they are yet,
I
so
don't.
I'm excited to hear your opinion. Okay, so my first one is that the moon landing never happened, like the first one. So the theory is that the first moon landing in 1969 was staged. The US was in a race against Russia to make it to the moon, and many people believe that the first moon landing was filmed in a Hollywood sound studio. Reasons for this theory are that when the astronauts put up the flag, it waves, but there isn't any wind on the moon, so
Yeah,
why would it
okay.
wave? There are no stars visible in the picture that the astronauts
Gotta have
taken.
stars if you're in space.
Exactly. And the landing module weighs 17 tons and sits on the sand, yet leaves no impression, but the astronauts' footprints leave impressions every time they take a step.
Okay, I mean, I believe that it was staged. That makes sense. If they're in a race, like, you gotta pull out the Hollywood sound stages and get ahead there.
I just
so-
think it's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
is
not talked
crazy.
about that much.
I know, it is crazy, but honestly, like, I can believe that conspiracy.
So, but you think that they have been to the moon, like, since then?
I'm sure, yeah, they have the International Space Station, so I believe that, though.
Okay, my next one is that the cure for cancer has been found, but is hidden for more money. So cancer is a disease that kills about 8 million people globally each year. But some people believe that the cure has been found, yet the government is hiding it because there are lots of profits to be made in treating the disease rather than curing it. And it also helps with population control since about 8 million, tons of people die from it annually. So what do you think about this one?
I think that's a lot more of a touchier topic, like
Yeah.
that the cure is found. But honestly, I can kind of believe that too, because with how advanced we are, like technologically, you know, how wouldn't we have
Yeah,
already found a cure for
exactly.
something that affects so many people? So, you know, I'd probably have to do more research on that, and it is touchy, but like, I can kind of believe that there has to be some kind of research that has been done,
Yeah.
like, to cure it, yeah.
I think that, like, I don't know. I think that that one's true. So my last one is that chemtrails are polluting the sky. So you know how airplanes leave the strands behind them when you look in the sky? Some people think that the trails in the sky left behind from planes are just water vapor, but some people believe that it's a chemical sprayed in the air by the government to secretly infect the masses and either poison us or mind control us. So when you look on a normal commercial plane, it doesn't leave that behind. So what are these planes that are leaving it behind? And people believe these cause diseases. The biggest business in the USA is the medicine business, and for that to thrive, they need people to be sick. Some people also believe that the chemtrails are used to like change the weather, and none of the trails are the same. They're different. Some form X's, some are thicker ones. So, like, it just depends on the day how many there are that day. I just think it's weird.
Yeah, I've never really paid attention to that before. Like, I've seen planes that like leave the
Yeah.
trails in the sky, but I guess I never realized that not all of them do that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I think like a mind control thing, making everyone sick, like I think that's a little intense for this. So I don't know how much I believe it, but the trails coming from the plains, like I'm sure there is some truth that they're probably not the best for the environment. Like there's probably some chemicals in
It has to
them.
be something though, because not every plane does it. So what are the planes that leave it?
I guess we'll have to leave that to the viewers to decide.
Although some conspiracy theories are pretty out there, there are some that seem pretty realistic. It's also pretty weird that the government is trying to get people to stop talking about conspiracy theories and trying to ban them from the internet. Is that because they're true?
It's not my first time bartending, so
It's a sausage party in here.
it's fine. I'm very familiar.
Yeah, because you're a sexy girl, Sam. Last thing,
Yeah.
is that the music, when Momo kicks it into high gear, is going to get a little bit loud in here. So your customers are going to have a hard time hearing you. So you may want to.
What?
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Whether it be costumes, haunted houses, or just the creepy carved pumpkin, you can be assured that Halloween is the scariest time of year. You never truly know what's about to come up and scare the living ghost out of you. With that being said, the question that I have for everybody today is, what is the scariest thing that has happened to you? So, let's start with Salitra.
I'm a goofster, so I don't know. My scary thing is kind of funny, you guys. So one year, I don't know how old was I, 7? We were driving around this van. My dad was driving me and my brother around. I think we were trick-or-treating, I can't remember. But we were driving around, it was dark at night, and all you heard was dun, dun, dun. So I was obviously scared, right?
Yeah.
So my dad, he looked out at the window, and he was like, you know, a little cussing, can't say that on live, but he's like, dang it, blah, blah, blah. And we actually got egged, like some teenagers egged our bed. Like,
No, you were in it?
yeah.
No.
And it was, you guys, my dad ran out of the car in Timberlands. It was just the funniest scene of my life. Like, that's something I would never forget. Like,
How old were you?
I had to be 8 or 7.
Oh
He was just
my
like,
gosh.
you dang kids. And it was so funny. It was,
I
it
can't
was
even
hilarious.
imagine. Like, I can't believe that they didn't, like, you were in the car.
Yeah, I was like,
What, like, what?
yeah.
Like,
Hey,
what?
it's spooky season.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I don't know. Like, I haven't had anything that's like that scary happen to me. The only thing I can really think of is whenever I was in like sophomore in high school, me and my friends, there's this abandoned house that like literally was like half destroyed, like off the side of the road kind of. You had to go on like a spooky path to get there. We went like late at night thinking it was gonna be fine. Like, who cares, right? And we were all in the cars, like me, my friend, and then my 2 other guy friends. And we went and like started going around the house, and like going inside the house, and I was petrified the whole time. But then we heard like running upstairs, but like we don't know, but like 100% abandoned, like window shattered, everything was destroyed, like disgusting. And we were running upstairs and like a door slammed, so we ran out and I was petrified, and then we stood there, and then we were in the car, and like, you know how everything at that point just scares you?
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
kind
mean?
of you're kind
I
of
saw
paranoid.
smoke, and I never screamed louder in my life. It was just the exhaust from the car, but like I was petrified for my whole entire life. But that was the only thing that I can really think that like scared me to my core.
I believe in ghosts. I'll
Do
say
you?
that right now. I do believe in ghosts.
I think I do too, a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is a little bit not as scary, but it's still scary.
Yeah.
I was like coming home from work one night, stop at the gas station. Oh, I'm pumping my gas. Get back in the car. My brother-in-law seen me like from a distance. Keep in mind it's nighttime, and I already kind of like scared getting gas at nighttime.
Yeah.
So he sees me from a distance, but I didn't know. So I get back in the car. As soon as I get back in the car, he opens my door, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm thinking someone's about to like break in or like rob me or something. I was
Oh
so
my
scared.
gosh.
I was like, never do that again. I never, like, I kind of like pride myself on being like a tough chick.
Yeah.
But I was scared.
That is
Yeah.
scary. I
Very
always think
terrified.
about that. Like people getting in the car and like, I don't
Pulling
know.
off or
yeah,
trying to
trying to
fight
like
you.
say like,
Yeah.
give me, you know what I'm saying? That's the
It's
scariest thing. I can
scary.
only imagine.
Very
All right, so the
about
scariest
you?
thing that happened to me. So I got like a real situation. Like I I was at home.
Just like 5 situations.
There's like 5. There's like 10 different things I came up with. But like, so one of them, like, I got into a car accident, and it was like, so we're talking like real scary. Like literally, I got into a car accident last month, and I was driving, and like I hydroplaned. I just ran into a pole.
Oh my
That was
God.
kind of scary because it was like if I had just been, if I was like a couple inches over, would have been like
Right.
done.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.
But like,
crazy how things happen.
I
Yeah,
know.
grace of
But
God.
like Halloween's sort of scary. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and when I left I went to go to the bathroom, and it was like really dark. I heard like a noise. It was strange, and then I got outside and I opened the door to the bathroom, leaving the bathroom.
Right.
And when I opened the door, I saw this like face, and it was like this huge face, and it just like went through me.
Like you
Like
felt the wind.
I
and
felt the
everything?
wind.
Oh my
It was the
God.
strangest thing. I felt and it went through me.
my
So I don't know
God.
if it was like the door's wind like
Yeah.
coming back, but like I saw a face, and it was huge. It was like I don't even know. It was like
Was it a man or woman?
it was a man,
Oh.
and it was like it was just a head. It was just a
Oh my
big
God.
head, and it's just like probably the size of my body. It was just a big head just went through my body. And I
Yeah.
was like.
I know you was like,
Oh my God.
I gotta regroup. What's
You know, some people. you know, some people.
I was like, no. Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor Shane.
What did you have like a different feeling or vibe after that?
Scared to death. That's all I'm
Well,
gonna
it's-
say.
you know, some people like like spirits attract to you. Like I know last
Yeah.
year I lived in a house where it was all like ghosts and stuff, and spirits attracted to certain people.
Yeah. Well, that's why I believe in ghosts. So, well, whether or not you feel like we're justified or not in our fear, I think we can all agree Shania's hot topics always grab our attention. I'll send it over to her for some hot topics.
So Halloween is creeping up on us, and if you don't have a costume, don't fret. The College Voice is going to be listing some last-minute costume ideas that can be thrown together quickly on a budget. So the first costume idea I have is a good old skeleton. So with the skeleton, you can really do it right from your home. So my idea is kind of all black, like a black shirt, black jeans, or if you're a girl and you want to spice it up, you could just do a black skirt with some cute tights. You can get like skeleton tights, or you can do an all black dress. If you really want to bring out your creative side, you could do some skeleton makeup, so you can get like black like I think it's paint, you like face paint, and then you can do like a white eyeliner to carve out the mouth if you want to be more creative, or if you want to be simple. I know places like Party City, Spirit Halloween, or even I think it's Hot Topic, they sell costume like skeleton bodysuits, so that's really easy. I believe they're super inexpensive, like $15, so it's really already all done for you if you want to be last minute. And then another idea, my second idea I have is a I believe it was a construction worker. So with the construction worker, that can be for males too. So, all right, sorry, I went out of order here. So we can just do construction worker. So construction worker can be for males or females. This is really easy. You can have jeans on for this, so really any jeans from your closet, and then like brown shoes I would suggest. If you have boots, that's great, but really any shoes works. And then you're gonna wanna have a white shirt underneath, which I'm pretty sure most of us have a white shirt underneath, like any underneath white shirt. It could be a tank top, anything. And then you're gonna wanna get a construction vest. These you can get at, I think on Amazon, I've seen them. I like to shop on Amazon because I'm one of those people that just doesn't like to go out and find things. I'd rather just get everything from my home, but Amazon's an option. Any Halloween store, I believe they're $15 to $20, so that can really put your costume together. If you wanted to add an accessory like a hammer, if you're a a dude, that would be cool too. You can probably find that in a garage or something if you live at home. And then the second idea I had was a Greek goddess. With this, you can wear, when I think of a Greek goddess, I think of all white. So I'm actually being a Greek goddess this year, so I know it was really inexpensive. I got a white toga dress off Amazon for $20, and then I had all my gold jewelry from home. So you can probably do silver jewelry too, but when I think of Greek goddess, I think of gold. So I had that, and the shoes I'm wearing are just nude sandals, so really easy. And then the third idea I had, I believe was, okay, 3 blind mice. This is something that you could do with your friends. So really all you're gonna need is you and 2 other friends if you have friends. No, I'm just kidding. But you can do this with your friends. It's super last minute. Really all you're gonna need is a black outfit, and you're gonna need mouse ears. I got these off Amazon for probably $5, and then you're gonna need glasses. And then I did this mouse makeup to kind of show you guys what I did. I was at 3 blind mice one year. So I hope you guys find an idea or 2 for my list to try next week for Halloween, and we'll be right back after this.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something, but the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
All right, it's time for some chills and thrills with this week's spooktacular topics. For those who like real horror and want to be greeted by a real ghost, the Ohio State Reformatory might be the place for you. The abandoned castle-like prison is no fairy tale. It has been transformed into a museum year-round and a haunted house for the season. The castle-shaped prison housed thousands of inmates and reportedly houses thousands of ghosts now. Visitors have seen shadows and heard strange voices. Creepy, right? Well, if that isn't spooky enough for you, this next attraction is right here in Kent. According to WKYC, the Kent stage has a ghost of its own. Rumor has it that it is a spirit known as the Theater Guardian. Stage performers said they have heard his footsteps and felt his presence on stage. Some even say they can feel him poking their necks and shoulders. If that isn't enough to spook you out, then I don't know what is. Well, speaking of theaters, you and your significant other can spend Halloween tying the knot at the Akron Civic Theater. That's right, the Akron Municipal Court will be officiating weddings this Thursday. So get your marriage license, dress in your best costume, and say, "Till death do us part." I never knew that couples wed on Halloween, but apparently some even wed inside of haunted houses. That kind of love sounds kind of dangerous to me. Well, on a not so spooky note, rapper Nicki Minaj got married on Monday. She married her current boyfriend, and her former childhood friend, Kenny Petty. So I'm guessing that makes her Queen Petty for Halloween. That's all I have for Hot Topics. I'll send it over to Bella and Anna for an Undead Taste Test Tuesday.
Hello, Taste Test Tuesday viewers. Today we are going to be trying zombie Skittles. Ooh. So I'm taking that they're kind of going to be like the Bean Boozled. Most taste delicious, but some taste like rotten zombie. Others can be rotten zombie flavored. I'm a little scared.
Let me see. The flavors, it says blood red berry, a question mark with rotten zombie, mummified melon, detrifying citrus punch, chilling black cherry, boogeyman blackberries.
Okay, what? It smells. Something smells. 1, 2, 3. Okay, berry.
Good one.
I'm getting scared. Blue. Berry. or
Another good
whatever.
one.
Okay. Orange.
Mine's good.
It tastes like feet. I knew. Ugh. Ooh. It like took over my whole mouth.
We do purple.
Okay.
Purple.
I got really scared.
Mine's still good.
Okay. You got it?
I think so. Like, it's not. It tastes like a rotten sour cream and onion potato chip.
Ew.
I kind of spit it out.
I still have mine on my finger.
Ew.
I don't want to smell my hand. Hey, so all the other flavors are good though. Like they have a good,
Yeah.
like especially the melon. I haven't had that one before, and it's like tastes like melon. You were a big fan of Bean Boozled. I would recommend like getting this because it's like kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun to do with your friends.
It's
Like
a
watching
fun little moment.
watching them like spit something out, or
Yeah.
it's funny.
Because you never know when you're gonna get it. Like I like that I don't know like what color it is or like that it's. I don't like that, but I do. Overall, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Probably a 9 out of 10 because like I think it's really fun to do with other people, and the good flavors are actually super yummy. Like
8 out of 10.
It really makes me it really makes me want to keep eating regular Skittles.
You're convincing me.
I know.
One last one. That's a good one. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Taste Test Tuesday, and make sure that you are not a rotten zombie this Halloween. Bye.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Are you guys ready to try them?
Not so sure.
I'll get like.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
These
it.
smell gross.
Are we just
So
gonna
how-
toss these in or go individually?
Probably,
Do individual.
Probably one at a time,
Yeah.
huh? All right, who
Well,
wants?
first
all right.
off, they stink.
I can't tell.
Something
Ooh, it smells like straight feet, though. She already has it in her mouth. Shai got the ball rolling.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do orange.
I got a
No,
normal
no, no,
You
no.
got a bad one?
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't even tell.
This is awful.
Oh my god. What do? I can't spit it. Oh my
But
god.
you swallow it.
What do you
Oh,
think it tastes like?
I don't know. I just
can't
hope
even
it's over
explain it.
We're
soon.
strong women. No whistle.
I haven't got a bad one
Oh
yet.
my god.
This one tastes like kind of like some type of chips or like
What
color was
I
it?
don't even think I can
It was
go
like
on any farther.
red or something.
Bella thinks that
It's
the
orange.
rotten ones taste like
Mine
rotten
tastes
sour cream
fine.
onion chips.
Yours tastes good?
She might be true with that. I think that.
Where's my nasty one? Everything is fine.
Oh, finally, I got a good one because that first one was
I'm
awful.
still scared to.
Mm.
I'm still chewing the
This
first
was
one.
really good.
I get scared every time I take one.
Okay, fine. I'm going in with the blue.
Okay.
I'm just smashing right now.
And Salicha
You got
likes
lucky.
them.
Trade.
No way.
What's this?
Well,
Does it have like a description
Okay,
of what it's
this
supposed
blue
to be?
one's good.
there's berry, melon,
That-
citrus, black cherry, and blackberry.
I feel like I got a black something.
The orange
in there.
one is good.
Black cherry
I
or
can
I
live with
like
blackberry.
that.
the green one the best.
All of mine are good. I ate them all.
My first orange one tasted like celery or something.
Ew.
Thanks, Skittles. Appreciate you.
What would you guys rate it out of 10?
I had a good experience, so I'm at
I
10.
mean,
Sorry.
it's definitely creative, but
No,
I wouldn't want to
the
like
orange
eat a
ones
full
are the
bag
worst.
of like
Yeah.
unknown Skittles.
Because
So.
you'd be scared.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh, I need to take it out right
So
now.
you don't think you'd buy a bag?
No, not for fun. Not for just eating in the car on the way to school or something. This is just a game.
This purple one.
This is
purple
purely a
one's
game.
good.
I think the flavors are actually good.
I'm having a great experience
Even
right
the
now.
orange ones? I
have one last one.
You want to taste this orange one?
I'm sorry to be smacking in my mic, you guys.
Me too. Oh, I'll get my head up.
All right, I have one last one, which I'm kind of apprehensive about.
No,
Here
the
goes
rest.
nothing.
Are they all the same flavor though? Like if the
No.
color is?
No.
Oh.
What was that?
All right. Well, while we'll deal with these very interesting flavors, we're gonna take it to Andriana and a special guest for a fun makeup idea.
A special guest with special effects. Today on The College Voice, we welcome Kayla Tracy, a creative makeup artist who's going to teach us how to create a fake bleeding wound on skin using only 4 products. So Kayla, I see we have all of your products on the table. What are we gonna be starting with today?
So today we start with the Spirit Gum. What you do is you just open it up.
Okay.
And you put it in a line on the skin and you let it sit there for a while. This is basically an adhesive just to make sure that everything else sticks onto your skin correctly.
Okay, so this is kind of like the base for all the products?
Correct.
Okay.
So while this is drying, you're gonna go ahead and grab the nose and scar wax, and you just take out a tiny bit of it, probably about that much.
Okay, so this is kind of like the fake skin,
Yeah.
you would say.
Correct. Maybe
Okay.
a little bit more. So then you take it in your hands and you kind of just use it like putty.
Okay.
Then once it starts to dry, you just hit it like this to make sure it's extra sticky.
Okay, so this is like, so this is what, like, when people are like, oh my God, your skin is broken
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah, like the
bleeding.
cut, yeah.
Okay, okay, cool.
So then you're gonna take the putty.
Hold on, let me fix this really quick. Okay, sorry about that.
And you're just gonna slide it onto the skin and just move it around literally however you want.
Okay. So there's like no really perfection to it. You just kind of do it however you want to do it.
No, because scars are always like crazy looking, so
Okay.
literally however you want to do it.
And then you could do a lot with this stuff, can't
Oh
you?
yeah, you could
Okay.
do so much. Depends on how much time you really want to put into it.
Okay, cool. And I know that people use this on their face also, right?
Oh yeah, you could do it on your face. You could literally do it
Okay.
on your neck. I've seen it everywhere. So.
Okay, cool.
So once you have it done like this, you're gonna take just like a pen or anything you have and run a line down the middle of it. This will be like where like the wound is like most deep. Just kind of like that.
Okay. And this is kind of just a brush. So you said you don't have to have this brush specifically?
Oh no, you can literally use a Q-tip or like a pen or anything.
Okay, cool.
So then next I'm gonna grab a little color wheel. You can get these at the Halloween store. It has black, like a dark red, a red, and a yellow in it. So you're first gonna take it with the dark red, and you're just gonna get a little paintbrush and kind of just dab it around. Not inside the actual wound scratch, but just kind of around it.
Okay. So this kind of gives it like the bruising effect.
Correct,
And you
yeah.
said, this is the oil-based product?
Yes,
or no?
oil and water-based.
Okay, and then, so it's not like, could you use eyeshadow for this as an
You
alternative?
could if you want to, yeah. Literally anything works as long as it just like sticks to this, but eyeshadow would for sure work.
Do you think that this is better though to stick to this type of product, like the fake skin, or no?
I would say yeah, just because it's like
it's made for this.
It's made for
Okay.
like special effects. But if you only have eyeshadow, I definitely wouldn't shy away from that.
Okay, cool.
So once you go around with the dark red, you're gonna go in with the yellow. And this is gonna add like the kind of like infected look on it. And you're gonna go in the middle of it like this.
Okay, so this is giving it that infected vibe,
Yeah.
you said. This would be cool for zombie makeup.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've also seen people on Instagram do really cool, like open with that. Have you ever seen that zipper thing? Where they
Oh
make
yeah, like
the
down the
zip-
face. Yeah.
So really this stuff, this nose and scar wax is the key.
Oh yeah. So then after that, you're gonna go in with the black. It's gonna make like the bruising a little bit more like
enhanced.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna go in the inside and just kind of go over.
And you're
the
really
yellow.
not doing this, you're just kind of like freehanding.
Yeah, you could do it however you want. Like if you think that you want more like dark red, do however you think would look best on your skin.
Okay. This is just kind of the basics of it. You can really make it your own as long as you have, you know, some of the essentials.
So then I'm just gonna go in with the color wheel and fill it in wherever I think which color would look best in it. So like I said, it's up to you how you want it to look.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of brush are you using? Could you use a makeup brush, a paintbrush? What do you think?
I would say use a paintbrush if you're using an oil-based product, but if you have just your eyeshadow, a normal eyeshadow brush will do.
Okay. And then I see it's like a flat tip. Do you think that a flat tip would be better?
Yeah, I would do a flat tip just because it'll like go into the
Like
product.
it lays
Yeah,
better, you
lays
think?
better, definitely.
Okay.
So we have that done. I think it looks pretty good. Lastly, we just get the fake blood. You can get it from, like I said, any Halloween store, or you can get it from like Walmart or anything. Just get a Q-tip in there, and you're gonna run it along the crack in the wound.
Okay. So this kind of gives it that blood effect.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So once it's in there, you're gonna want to like kind of tap the blood around it, just
Okay.
because no wound's ever like perfect down the middle.
Yeah.
And then you can use your finger to kind of go like that.
Okay. And then would you recommend letting this blood kind of sit? Does it dry or?
It'll kind of go to like a gel base, I would say, so it will dry. I guess if you're ever wearing it like on your face, just make sure you never touch it a lot, or if you're wearing like a long sleeve shirt, just make sure to always have it rolled up.
Yeah, that's kind of hard for me because I'm someone that always touches my face, always.
Yeah.
So like I have this makeup on right now, so I kept sneezing earlier and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot touch my face, and I kept doing this and I was like, I can't blow my nose. But thank you so much, Kayla, for your wonderful work. If you guys want the list of items Kayla used today, check out the College Voice's Instagram so you can do it yourself at home. The College Voice will be right back.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should.
Thanks.
Okay. So who's gonna do
I
what?
know.
Oh, I know.
I'll pack the dead
Like
batteries.
it's
Great.
like,
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
It is that time of year where everything gets a little bit more spooky, am I right? Now, haunted houses in October are a very popular thing to do. The screams and the scares get people hooked, and most haunted houses can really scare you but would never touch you. But what about the ones that can touch you? Signing waivers and just not knowing what's gonna happen. Ugh. What do you guys think about this? I don't know.
I don't know about
I've
that.
never been to a haunted house where they can touch you, but I know that in Pittsburgh, because that's where I'm from, there's one that's like very popular that they have to sign like a waiver and touch you and da 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 da. But like, have you guys ever been to one?
I haven't been to one that they touch you.
Yeah.
I don't know why someone will sign
Want
up
to
to
put
get
theirself-
touched.
Yeah.
because it's kind of weird.
They're-
But I mean, you have your own perspective. But
Yeah.
personally, I go to haunted
Me
houses
too.
a lot, and it's fun to get scared. But like touching, you just
Yeah.
lawsuits and all that. Let's just avoid all of that,
Speaking of lawsuits, there's actually one that in Akron, the Fright House or something like that. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had to
it's
get closed down because somebody had like a mock rape, yeah, and they had so many allegations to it, they got shut down last year.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
like the person?
The haunted house.
So like the person
Yeah,
that
the
was
per-
like that was hired to be a skater got charged?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
insane.
because it was that intense. Isn't that scary?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love haunted houses. I'm always
Yeah.
scared of them. Like I get like it's like the
I'm
lead
always
up.
scared
It's like
of
the
them.
lead up to it. I get like freaked
Yeah.
out. So like I won't like the fact like knowing that like I'm already scared. Like I wouldn't get someone to touch me. Like,
No.
wow. I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't. But like seriously,
No,
like
you
that.
did it.
I wouldn't because that's our job. But like, I would not sign a waiver. Now I have been touched before, but that was like by accident.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens too. Like when you're running and
Uh-huh.
it gets really dark, and because some haunted houses are
Good
like haunted
fun.
forests and they're
Mhm.
outside and it's a maze, so you might actually run and bump and collide with
Yeah,
people.
it was the
So-
Hollow Weekend, Cedar Point. is
Right.
what-
Yeah.
Like those haunted houses, like I think I like accidentally like ran into someone and then like by accident like they turned and then they like touched me and I was like,
Oh, well.
like I got so like it was by accident,
Yeah.
but it was like I look back and it's like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
It scared the bejesus out
Yeah.
of me. So,
Oh my goodness.
See, for me, I think it kind of just depends on the person. I think I would sign a waiver just because I feel like it's a part of the experience and they're acting, they're actors. So they want to make it as believable as possible. And as long as they're like doing like, oh, a little tap on the shoulder and I don't know where it came from, or, you know, like maybe you're walking in a forest and they pull your leg a little bit. Like, I think that kind of thing would like spook me in a good way because like I honestly get a little bored with haunted houses now. Like I still love them,
too.
but like I have this mentality. There's this tactic that I use not to get scared. I'm like, okay, I know I paid for this. I know I paid
Yeah.
for them to scare me, so I kind of just walk through and I kind of just laugh my way through it.
That's
So
kind of
I
how
don't
I
know.
think about it.
I
That's
don't
kind of how I
laugh
put
my way through
myself through.
anything. You laugh your way
They also
through
laugh
it.
through it.
They also
Oh,
have like those things
absolutely
at Cedar Point with the
Yeah.
Hollow Weekends where like you can get like the lanterns and they won't scare you.
I've never been to
It's like so like you'll buy something from like the merchandise store at Cedar
Oh,
Point
you have
and like
to pay to not get
yeah,
scared, huh?
and like you'll get and like if it's like a flashing light and if they see and if the
Oh,
scares
okay.
it like lets the scares know like you can't,
scare them.
It's like
Okay.
used for like little kids.
Yeah. Whenever I was at a haunted house at home from Pittsburgh, we have this one that everybody goes to, and like at the end there's like a maze, like
right.
but and then there's a guy with a chainsaw that chases you the whole time,
Yeah.
and you have to find your
Find
way
way
out,
out of the ma-
and that's
yeah.
the most fun thing
That's
I think.
fun.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can always remember from the haunted house is that them chasing you with the maze and the fear I had and the dead ends
I
you
love-
run into. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the dead ends. I love the graveyards.
Yeah.
The smoke.
Yeah, the
And
Yeah.
you're
smoke
like,
is
oh,
cool.
like,
Yeah.
rise up.
Speaking of,
Oh my
There's a
goodness.
few here at like around the area. Like, have you guys ever been to the Carnival of Horrors haunted house in
I've heard
Cuyahoga?
of
I think I
that.
have. Where did you
Yeah.
say it was? again?
Cuyahoga?
I think I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carnival of Horrors. That's more like clown heavy.
Okay.
I don't really mess with
No,
clowns.
yeah, that's
I'm
scary
team-
stuff.
Yeah, I'm team zombie chainsaw.
Okay.
I saw it and it was like gotta go.
Yeah.
It was done. Like speaking of like mazes, I got lost in a corn maze.
In broad daylight,
In
right?
broad daylight. And it was the scariest experience of my life. So it's like when I think of like haunted houses and like when you were saying like there's a maze at the end of it, that's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
That is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Get me out of
Is
here.
it, especially if it's like enclosed
Yeah.
vicinity, you can't see.
Yeah.
In the dark.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to the Blossom Music Center one?
No,
I heard
That's
that
the
one's
first
like.
time they did that.
I heard that one.
think.
Okay,
That
is
one's
it
hard.
Carnival of Horrors at Blossom Music Center?
No, I haven't been in that one.
That goes off. That's
Does it?
Yeah.
Is it scary?
It is scary. I went there a couple years ago and oh my god.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
Yeah, it's no joke.
No.
Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, the one in Mansfield, the one I was talking about,
Yeah.
the prison, that one I heard, like I said, is actually haunted. So
Right.
that one I kind of
Right.
refuse
That's
to go
cool.
to because
That's
I
historic.
don't know, I believe in that stuff and I'm
Yeah.
not going to let anything into my home or come
All
home
right.
with me.
Well, whether or not you decide to head into the haunted house this weekend, stay safe, okay? And on a lighter note, Anna and Bella have some fall food that is best to drink. Fall foods to drink that you, yes. So.
Fall is arguably the best time for food and drinks. You've got pumpkin spice everything, cinnamon flavoring, and you cannot forget about the goodness of apple cider and pie. Today, Anna and I are going to give a rundown of all of our favorite fall-inspired foods and drinks to leave you hungry for more. So first, I want to talk about apple cider. I love apple cider so much.
It's so refreshing.
I know. I was going to ask you, do you like your apple cider cold or hot?
Cold, for sure.
Really?
I don't think it's as refreshing when it's hot.
Yeah, no, when it's cold, it definitely is refreshing. But like for me, I love apple cider just regardless. It's honestly depends on my mood if I want it cold or hot. Like I was actually thinking about this. If I want to just cozy up on the couch and like read a book, I'm gonna have hot apple cider. But if I want it like for dinner or something, I'm gonna have it cold.
Yeah, I've had it a couple times both ways, but I prefer cold.
Yeah. Okay, and then speaking of apples, caramel apples, how do you feel about them?
I think they're a little overrated. I think they're cute and cool for a little fall photo shoot, but like I just think they're so hard to eat. I'd rather just dip my apple in caramel.
Yeah, that is a good point actually. I love caramel apples and candy apples, but they can get hard to eat. So what I always do is like I have my mom cut it in slices for me and makes it easier. But yeah, dipping it in caramel is good too.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Yeah. Okay, another little snack is pumpkin seeds. Mixed feelings.
Yeah, sometimes they're good. Sometimes I'm like, I'd rather just have like almonds or something.
Yeah, no, there's like a good thing to have maybe once every fall, but they're
it's not something I'd eat all the time.
Yeah, it's not something I look forward to the whole year.
Yeah.
And like you said, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. So I think it depends on like the person making them, the seasonings they use. It's all about the seasonings for the pumpkin seeds. If not, they just taste like you just pulled them right out of the pumpkin.
I could never eat it plain. Ugh,
no, I couldn't. Apple pie.
I like apple pie. It's not my favorite pie, but I like apple pie.
Yeah, I definitely love apple pie any time of the year. It's so good with Thanksgiving and like just around this time of year. It's good with some apple cider.
Yeah,
good
that's
companion.
true.
I love pumpkin pie too.
Yeah, I think I might like pumpkin pie better.
You think so?
Well, pumpkin pie I like because it's like cold, but then apple pie warm with like melted vanilla ice cream.
Oh, that is
so good.
I've also had it, I think, at Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. I went there last week and they had...
They have a donut?
Yeah, they had like an apple pie donut, but the one I got, it was like a maple bacon donut, and then it had like an apple pie, like the filling on top. It was
I don't like sweet meat.
Sweet meat?
Don't like.
It was like... It was an interesting combination. Like I said, I would probably just leave it as like the apple pie topping, not mix it with a maple bacon sort of thing. But I also used to work at this like cookie place that puts toppings on top, and we had a really good apple pie cookie, and I just loved it. But yeah, I love both of them too. And the last one is the ever famous pumpkin spice latte. How do we feel about that?
I have actually never tried one.
You've never tried?
No. And I like coffee. I've never tried one.
We got to take you to Starbucks after this because I can't believe. I mean, it's just like it's become like a basic thing now. It's pumpkin spice latte.
I don't want to be that basic.
That basic. Okay. I mean, I like pumpkin spice lattes. I've had them before, but yeah. So, did you guys like what we came up with, or were they too basic for you? Let us know on Twitter what your favorite fall food or drink is. The College Voice will be right back.
Every one of us has a voice, and every voice has the power to shape the world. Ours is no different. Our voice is 85 years in the making, a voice that's more than 700 students strong, one of the largest in the nation. It's 10 different award-winning media partners sharing 34 outlets, all working united toward a common goal. Our voice reaches 30,000 households on TV, over 22,000 magazine readers per year, 500,000 newspapers, feature films in stores nationwide. Our voice is pride in what we do. It empowers students, emerging professionals, to ask tough questions and demand answers. We believe in our voice. We believe in its ability to change the world. And our voice makes us who we are.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd. What are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Trick-or-treating was definitely the most important day of our lives. Finding the right costumes to impress your friends, and most importantly, the candy you would get and trade. Speaking of trading, there was always that one piece of candy that did more harm to your 10-year-old vibe than any other piece. I mean, come on, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. You gotta listen to the rules, people. But those people just clearly didn't listen. So what candy in this trick or treat world needs to fly off on a broomstick and say goodbye?
Goodbye!
Well, I don't like chocolate, so you can just get rid of all of that.
What?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
Oh my gosh. Were
I
you
already
not?
told
Yeah.
Shane we might have a
That's like every
very
candy in the
strong-
books.
Yeah. I like white chocolate.
I like white chocolate too.
I like white chocolate too. Like, that's interesting.
Whoever just said ew is done. And white chocolate is just a lot more
It's lighter
better.
hue or something?
It's
Like, is it
lighter.
less bitter?
Yeah, it's less bitter. I hate the
'cause
bitter
dark-
taste of
dark chocolate
chocolate.
is very bitter.
Chocolate's just disgusting.
love dark
Get rid of
chocolate. That's my
chocolate,
favorite.
and that's on
It's not healthy,
chocolate.
dark Okay, my candy, you guys. Y'all gonna be mad at me, but candy corn is the most excruciating, like bad desirable food candy ever. Like I do not like candy corn. Like
angry
oh
about
my
it.
I've never heard
goodness.
someone say they liked candy
Like
corn.
candy corn,
like
do
it.
not put that in my bag. Like how dare you?
You know,
How dare
like
you?
if it's there,
Yeah.
sure, I'll take it.
No,
like,
I can't.
hate
Candy
corn.
no,
Yeah.
candy corn is not. It's not the bit. It's like. Let's just move on.
No,
I do not like
I
candy
wouldn't
corn.
I like candy corn, but I wouldn't like buy it at the store and eat it for fun. Like
Oh,
if
I
it's
know.
there,
And
my
people
hand's
do
gonna be in
that.
the bowl.
That's
but
why
it's
it's
like,
those big old bags
yeah.
they sell that's like
Yeah.
for 50 cents because
Yeah.
no one wants you. We don't want you
No.
candy
No
corn.
Well, mine I would say
It's
is
Reese's and Pieces. Go on.
The ones that have to go are like Whoppers. You know what I'm talking about? Is that what they're called? Whoppers?
Whoppers. They're
The
Whoppers.
things with the like the
it's
stuff
like a
in the
malt thing.
middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Disgusting. Like what? Like who made that? Like what is
Yeah,
that?
who was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is such a great idea for a
Yeah.
piece of candy.
Like this is just the grossest.
Yum.
Yeah.
And that's always the first one to be out
Well,
of
like
my
with-
pile when I
That's
was a
always
kid.
the one I
Like
get.
what is
Right out
in
of the
Whoppers
pillowcase.
actually? Like it's
It's
like
like
a little
ball.
crust.
It's like a ball.
Like,
Yeah,
I never
but
knew
it's
what was
not
in there.
good though. It's not like a good pie. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
not.
it's
Ugh.
disgusting.
What do I
I
do?
think I would have to eliminate Tootsie Rolls. I don't know if people still
Really?
put those in
Oh
there.
my
but
God.
Love
I just
Tootsie Rolls.
Why don't you like Tootsie
I like the
Rolls?
candy ones, like the flavor ones,
colored
but I don't
ones?
like
The
the
fruity?
chocolate
You like
ones.
the fruity
Yeah,
ones?
Really?
Like,
The
yeah.
chocolate
I
ones?
used to like them as a kid, but I think I kind of just got sick of them. And another
Yeah.
thing,
Smart.
it's like I used to be shocked when I got these in my bag. I was like happy shocked because I'd get like popcorn balls, which I like but don't like because they're so messy and hard to
They
eat.
Yeah,
so
popcorn
hard.
balls are.
They're
They're always
hard.
stale.
They're
They're always
hard.
stale. Like
They're
there's
not
never a chance that it's gonna be
They're
good.
never
But when you
good.
saw, but when you got like the pieces of candy that was like
It's never
popcorn, like the actual like microwave
Yeah.
popcorn, the pretzels.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
like a thing true because I'm more of a like chip pretzel type of girl than
Yeah.
I'm a candy girl.
Yeah.
So I mean
And
candy
I'm
girl,
allergic.
but
Yeah, like I was saying before, like I hate chocolate. I'm allergic to peanuts. So like
oh.
Wow.
you can just say bye bye.
But you gotta say,
Oh my god, I don't even know
No.
what to do if I hated chocolate and was
What
allergic
about-
to peanuts.
It's the
Right.
worst. It's but
Oh
like
my god,
I don't
Reese's
even like
and
chocolate.
Butterfingers are my favorite thing in the universe.
I don't even like chocolate, like, or if like, I don't even like the smell of peanuts. I don't know if that's because of like
Right.
my allergy,
Yeah,
but like
probably.
I wouldn't even eat it if I wasn't.
It's probably,
because I don't
probably because
like-
you're just like accustomed to it now. Like that's
Yeah.
why I'm with like certain foods. Like I bought like Mountain Dew. Never was allowed to drink it, so now I hate it. You know?
My
Really?
brother,
Mountain Dew.
my brother, he's like Mountain Dew makes him sick.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's like such a large amount of
Caffeine and
caffeine and
stuff,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But you know what the best candy is?
What?
The little Krabby Patties. The
Oh
gummy Krabby
my
Patties. I love
gosh.
those. I feel like we should sell more of those and sell them year round because I love
I haven't
those.
had one of those in years.
They are so good.
Years.
I'm
It's
telling
so
you.
disgusting.
Those are so good. You're
Those,
kidding
oh
me.
my god.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the next ones on my list.
Really?
Yeah, to toss, but I haven't had one in years.
I don't like them. I don't like taffy either. You guys like taffy, like the whole, like the
I
you know,
love
down
Laffy
in the-
Taffy.
I like
Taffy.
Like the pink Laffy
I
Taffy.
love the banana ones,
I like
and I
the
don't like
banana
bananas for some reason.
I don't like taffy at
I
all.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
Think
do
of the
I
Nerds rope. I could toss
Oh,
those.
nerds.
Yeah, I
sweet
don't like
tarts, whatever. Like the little
Oh,
like.
yeah, I love
they
those.
dissolve in your mouth. Oh my gosh, it's the best
Oh
thing ever.
my gosh, the best.
That's what gets us hyped.
It's like
Always a little bit smarter
Oh
with the
my
Smarties, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Especially like whenever you had to take those tests. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
And
what
they give
you're
you the
talking about.
Smarties,
Yeah.
they make you a little
Peppermint,
smarter.
They said it makes you,
Smarties
when
Yeah.
you chew gum, it stimulates your mind
Yeah.
more. That's the rumor. So.
Yeah, Smarties are the best, especially when like the teachers gave it to you before your tests, because they were like, make you smart. But like it was like a thing, but it was
Yeah.
literally like, once I ate them, I felt like a different person. Like 5th grade Shane, like
Wow. Yeah.
taking a
Whenever-
taking a test. Taking a test I didn't study for. I was like math. I was like take a Smartie. I was like, oh, all right, 4 + 4 is 8. We
Yeah.
got this.
You know what?
Wait, I have a question for you guys.
Wait.
Whenever you guys were done trick-or-treating, was the first thing you do dump it out and you had to sort it out?
I dumped it
You
out,
had to
sorted
sort
it out, got rid of all the chocolate.
Yeah. You had to
No,
sort it.
you know
Like me and my
what?
sisters would trade.
You
We'd
had
have
to
like
sort
a
it
game
out.
and we'd have to trade. Like I'll give you one of these Reese's for one of those Snickers and da 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 da.
I-
You know what I mean?
We did not do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
guess
God, it was
I
a
guess
whole
my
business.
fam was selfish. We were just like, here.
I got more than you.
Yeah, yeah. It was more. You're right.
Yeah.
We were more competitive. We're like, I got more candy.
Yeah.
Or this like that. But like
Oh
my
my
parents would
gosh.
steal our candy all the time. Like they'll just take our bag
Yeah.
and be like, I need some candy. You like
Yeah.
what? This
Yeah.
wasn't a team effort. I went to those
You know
houses
the
on my
parents
own.
took the candy we went to sleep too. You
Oh,
know they
yeah.
snagged
I
a
know.
lot.
Yeah, because I just noticed like all my Smarties just went like from here to like
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's like, why I have
Yep.
like 2 Smarties left and it was just 40 yesterday.
Yeah.
I remember like the students bringing their candy to school for like the next week.
Oh,
just
right.
like, oh, I had this and that candy. I
Yeah.
had this and that. Like,
I kind of miss it. Now
Yeah.
we're talking about it.
I do not miss
like
it.
trick or treating.
Oh my gosh. So like, what was your favorite like part of trick or treating?
The best part, I feel like the best part was just being with my family. Like it was just something
Yeah.
to do,
Yeah.
spend time with family, and also just seeing spooky houses. Like I love
Yeah.
the houses
Oh
that
my
I love the
gosh.
neighbor like the neighbors that
Yeah.
actually put initiative to make it all
Yes.
like the whole
Yeah.
vibe. It's like
My
I'm
house-
going to get my candy. I'm a boss.
Yeah, our house, we went out for like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
our house is literally like decked.
Yeah.
Like decked. the whole-
Yeah.
Wrong holiday. But I mean,
My favorite honestly is the dressing up. Like
I was gonna say the
and
same
whenever I was younger, like I was always so mad because all my costumes did not involve wearing a long sleeve shirt, you know what I mean, or
yeah.
a jacket.
I know.
But I had to absolutely do it because I live in the east, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I live in
yeah,
East
yeah.
Coast, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I think, what's yours?
I was gonna say the same thing. Costumes.
Yeah.
I love dressing up for Halloween. I think it's so fun. And then I like the fact that you get to like take a little walk and you're
Yeah.
just like going down to each house. It was nice.
Yeah.
Costumes and being with my family so both.
I'd say
Yeah.
the same, and like, cause I'm not a candy person, so it was never really being like, oh,
Yeah.
let me get you some candy. I love dressing up as like, so like I used to dress up as like a Red Power Ranger. I was like a WWE superstar when I was younger. I love WWE, fun fact. And yeah, so I used to like love being like your idols, I guess. Like that was
Yeah.
like the funnest part, being like able to like dress up as them.
What was your guys' best costume you'd say that you could remember?
I would say Red Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I don't have a best. I have a worst. I have a worst, which is which.
As a kid,
I look disgusting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is our spooktastic, bone-chilling, beautiful hour-long Halloween special. Be sure to follow us on social media at the College Voice KSU and let us know what you're going to be for Halloween next Thursday. And remember, we'll see you next week from 10 to 12 on Saturday to raise money for Extra Life. Woo! Woo! See you then.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.